Yep. Hello, everyone on Facebook. How are you guys doing? Hey, everybody. Okay, there. Yes. All right. And let me see. How is it on YouTube? Yes, I'm live on YouTube as well. I'm going to put this on mute. And now it's Insta time. All right. There we go. Yes, we are live. So finally, we are live on Facebook, YouTube. Hey, YouTube people, and Insta. Hey, everybody on Insta. 11:11. It's time to make a wish with Shree Dembla. How are you all doing? So, what is your wish for today? No, I'm not your personal genie. You have your own personal genie. It's you. Don't look for the genie outside of you. Okay. Okay. Hey, Neha. Hi, Amit. Hi, Sangeeta. So happy to see you, Sangeeta ma'am. Okay, Sujata, how are you? Awesome. 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 So, guys, what is it that we are going to talk about today? Hey, Shubda, how are you? Okay, I want to share with you that every day from 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m., we have our daily angel practice, so where we meet and we have some amazing conversation sometimes. And usually what we do is that we do some powerful exercises to release energy blockages and to receive miracles in our life, magic in our life. And then we also do a very powerful exercise in which we connect with the earth, with the universe, with the divine beings. And every day the new magic shows up. So 5 years back, 5 months, sorry, 5 months back, I started with it. Just out of my awareness, I got an awareness that I must be doing this. And then I just announced it in my Angels on Earth community that, hey guys, I'm doing this. And a lot of people jumped in. I had no idea how is it going to do. It was an angel awareness. It is AM. Lucky Bhola ask, is it PM? It's AM, 6 to 6:30 AM. And hey Roma, I love you too, dear. So yet I am personally surprised how it's been more than 5 months and not even a single day the exercise is repeated. I mean, I never knew that I have so much of creativity inside of me. And I also know that it's not me. Hey, Kanan, good to see you. Yeah. And I also know that it is not me, actually. I'm just letting the divine flow. And it's really happening magically. Every day, people are experiencing magical things. And it's really superb. So let's get started. What miracle would you like to receive today? I want to ask you guys, how is it going for you all? I know Anju today told me in our morning session, I'm attending your live, but people on Insta may be finding it a little weird because you look at the other side. So today I tried doing live streaming. Me and Gaurav, we are trying to fix it. So once the live streaming is done, then it's all right. I'm just gonna be looking at one camera, and you're all going to be cool. Hey, Aditi. Okay. Yet till then, I got to manage. I've got to juggle between the two cameras. One thing I did today is what I kept my camera here so that when I'm looking there, it is not as odd as looking at the camera from the side. Okay. But then, however, these are minor things that doesn't really matter. I could be doing a podcast where you are not looking at me, you're just listening to me, and the miracle would still happen. You would still receive what you would receive because I know already I am not the body you are seeing right now. I am an energetic being. Okay. And if you allow to receive the energy, uh, it was Gayatri. Thank you so much, Gayatri. Gayatri says, every time I see you, it is so relaxing. Tutnav, happy birthday. Hey, Nav, happy birthday. Oh, that's Navneeta. Hey, hi. I couldn't recognize your name on Insta. Happy birthday, sweetheart. How are you doing? Okay, okay, okay. Hey, Garima, good to see you here. So I know my FB people and YouTube people would be like, what are you doing? Why are you just talking to these Insta people? I think I should keep aside one specific time for Insta people because you guys are so interactive. It's so much fun to do an Insta. And then, yes, the FB people and the YouTube people, I get to watch the recording later. But I would love you to write in the comments, like you guys are being really lazy. After my lives, I do go back and check all these portals and I read the comments. I would love to read your comments. I would love to read your feedback, your request, your ask. What is it that you would like to receive? What is it that you are wishing for? And let's get started with today's session. So today I want to talk to you about overthinking. You know, uh, many of us don't realize that we think a lot until we realize that we think a lot. We think a lot, and I think it's the beginning of your transformation. Some people may call it as your spiritual journey when you realize that this voice in your head is not you; it is just a voice in your head. And when you're able to catch this voice in your head and not be at the effect of it, Kanika says, much needed discussion. Exactly. So when you choose to be present with the voice in your head and not be at the effect of it, that is where your life starts changing. Okay, I'll just give you a very live example, right? Hot out of the oven. So in the morning, one of my very close friends, she called me up and I called her back and I was like, hey, there was like just one small ring. Everything's okay. And she's like, no, I was actually listening to one of the recordings sent by you on my WhatsApp and I ended up dialing your number by mistake. So I was like, okay. And then she's like, there was something I was dealing with. And she said, I was so tired thinking about it that I finally decided what's the point thinking. And I was like, exactly, what's the point thinking? So, how many of you overthink? How many of you, like really, I want you to write, or if you don't want to confess it on the national public platform, acknowledge it for yourself that you are overthinking. And it may not look like overthinking, but let me just show you that way. How about you today being present to what is going on in your head? A lot of us don't even realize, hey, Archana, I like that. Archana says, yeah, exactly. I do. Lot of everybody does actually. So if you are cooking, driving, doing anything, there's this noise in the head that just keeps going on and on and on. Okay. Sometimes even when you're sleeping, how many of you have difficulty sleeping? And how many of you feel, Kanika says, yes, I do. Awesome. That ruins my peace. Exactly. So there are times when people tell me that I have difficulty sleeping. It's not that they have difficulty sleeping. What happens is when they lie down, because what they have been thinking the whole day, the mind had to process. So the mind is kind of processing all of that, and it just looks like an information overload, and they think they are not at rest. They are not deep in a sleep, but their mind is still working. They are lying down in the bed, they think it's not a sleep. There are a lot of thoughts happening, but it is a kind of sleep. It's just a sleep of an overworked mind. How many of you have experienced that? Yeah. So what you got to do to change that is you got to, throughout your day, yeah. Karan says, I don't now, she. Of course, Karan, after bars class and foundation class and angels on earth, things change. they have changed for me. Yeah. So how about you being present to your thoughts throughout the day and acknowledge them and consciously choose to change them? Use the ways to change them. You can use the breathing technique, after every, just put a little ting alarm in your mobile phone after every, yeah. Oh, after every 1 hour, it just gives a ting. You look at your mobile and you just go like, take your attention to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Actually, it's as right now, just do it with me. Okay, right now, just take a long, deep breath in and breathe out. And if you're driving, you don't have to open your eyes, okay? Or close your eyes, sorry. Don't close your eyes if you're driving. Okay. Yet, when you take a long, deep breath, observe that it relaxes your mind because your mind gets diverted to the breath. And then it is busy focusing on the breath. So if in small intervals throughout the day, you just take your attention to your breath. Okay. You would just feel relaxed instantly. There are times, when I ask my husband, are you breathing? And he's like, of course I'm breathing. That's why I'm driving. He's like, no, can you show me breathing? And he's like, okay. And then I ask, does that feel better anyways? And then we laugh. So this works. I've seen this working. It works like magic. And it's instant, it's fast, it's quick. And then there's something really wonderful I've learned from my lovely, amazing friends, mentors from Access Consciousness. Dr. Dane here, he says, 99% of your thoughts, feelings, emotions are not even yours. 99.9999% of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are not yours. You are like an antenna catching other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Actually, a lot more than that. Yeah. So it's true. It's like, yeah. And this is life transforming. If you actually, this changed my life. So why bother? A lot of time, it is just an awareness coming to you. And because it doesn't come with a name tag, you think it is yours. And then you justify it. And then you add things to it. Okay. And for example, very funny example, but I'll share that with you. So before I started doing my access classes, I used to have this experience where I'm taking a shower, I'm brushing my teeth, and I have thoughts like weird thoughts coming into my head. Thoughts like, क्या नौकरानी जैसी जिंदगी बना रखी है, क्या लाइफ में कुछ है ही नहीं. And I sometimes used to actually think कि मैं कोई घर का काम नहीं करती. Like I used to actually, like we had maids and servants, and I was like, I used to not actually do stuff at home. But then the thoughts used to come, and I did not know that they are not my thoughts. I'm just aware. Maybe my maid was thinking like this. Maybe my neighbor was thinking like this. Maybe some other person was thinking like this, or maybe me in some other reality was thinking like this. But those thoughts were not coming to me like with a name tag. So I was really getting crazy with such thoughts. And a lot of time I would try to make sense of them and justify them and then be upset or angry and sad because of them. And then I learned this magical tool that, hey, what if these thoughts are not even yours? Then what do? You just ask, who does this belong to? And the moment you go, who does this belong to? It gets lighter. And you don't even have to find out who it actually belongs to. The objective is to just acknowledge that it is not yours. And the moment you go, who does it belong to? It just gets lighter. And then what you can do is you can go, okay, fine, dear thought, back to the sender with consciousness attached. जिसका है उसके पास जाए पूरी चेतना के साथ. And trust me, guys, I have seen a lot of magic happening in my life. I have seen a lot of magic happening in my clients' life. I have had clients who had been taking painkillers since years without any result. They were still popping in pills and it was getting worse from them. It had come to a point where even after the pill, there was no result, but they were still taking it because they thought it's helping them. And they started using this technique for the pain. And the pain started disappearing, physical pain. And many of them did not even have to take the medicine after that. And I'm not a doctor to recommend that. I'm just sharing the real incidences that has happened with my clients. So what if today, I mean, actually, Dr. Dane here, who's the one who told me about this, he says, if you spend 3 days being the question of who does it belong to for every thought, feeling, and emotion, and it may look like a OCD initially, but it is not obsessive compulsive disorder. It is actually something creative you are doing. You are consciously doing it. Okay. So it may sound crazy, look crazy initially, but I tell you, I'm telling you from my personal experience, 3 days of practicing who does it belong to for every thought, feeling, and emotion can actually make you become like a walking, talking meditation. And it's magical. Okay. So thank you, Kanika. Awesome. Kanika says you have a positive aura. Okay. Everybody on Facebook and YouTube wondering, what am I thanking Kanika for? So let that be our practice for today and next day. That's what I would like you guys to do on these Facebook Live. If I'm anyways coming live, uh, and yeah, so why not make use of it? I usually charge a lot of rupees from people for sharing all of this, yet make the use of it. And you're just listening to me, looking at me. I am pleasant to eyes, pleasant to ears, and not doing anything about it does not help you. Trust me, it will not help you. Practice what I'm saying. Literally, I'm telling you all of this, sharing all of this from my personal experience, from my clients' experience, and I know these things work. And there is also an app. If you guys want, go to your app store and look for Access Consciousness. Who does this belong to? And do it. It is life-changing. I have literally seen miracles happening in people's life just by practicing who does this belong to for every thought, feeling, and emotion. Okay. Pratima says, are you taking a reading today? Thank you for reminding me, Pratika. Pratima. So not in the 11:11. So in the 11:11 sessions, I am going to keep the 11:11 sessions for the chit chat, like for sharing the tools, for sharing the awarenesses, the magic with you all. Yet I'm still waiting for the awareness to come, but I'm going to choose another time of the day to do the reading. Okay. What I'm thinking is, because I have started with my daily angel practice at 6 in the morning, and I get up quite early nowadays. Thank you, Shubda, also for the morning alarms. So maybe 5:55 a.m. could be a time. I think it could be a good day, because if I do the card of the day at 5:55 a.m. and post it on all these, do it kind of a live for all these groups, then you, whatever time you wake up, you can, uh, click wherever you need to for my notifications, and you would have your card of the day. Yet, I will only do it if I get a feedback from you guys that you would like to receive it. So let me know in the comments, wherever you are, Facebook, YouTube, Insta, if you would like me to do the card of the day in the morning for you. Okay, once again, I usually charge a lot of money for it. Yet, this is the month where I just felt like gifting. I'm back to back. I had been back to back facilitating classes and sessions since past 12 years. And this month, no class. I've just, I have not taking any physical class. Wow. And there's a lot more I'm doing. I'm an OCC person. I'm obsessively, compulsively creating magic in my life. So I can't just not do anything. The idea of break is also like chill out for a while and then get the ideas to see what to do next. Yet now when I am here, I've actually dedicated myself to to ask people what is it that they would like me to contribute, what they would like me to serve. Okay. So just let me know, guys. If you guys, I can already see a lot of yes coming in the Insta. Let me know, Facebook people. I can see some people replying on Facebook as well. Awesome. And also the YouTube people. If you guys would like me to do the, day reading, card of the day kind of reading, then I'm going to be doing that for you. As of now, for today, let's not mix modalities. Gary would not be happy doing that. So what if for the next 3 days we practice for every thought, feeling, and emotion, who does this belong to? And you don't have to find out who does it actually belong to. You just have to acknowledge, okay, who does it belong to? Does it get lighter? Oh, it got lighter. Nice. Back to the sender with consciousness attached, not in my space. And then stop logicalizing your logic. Okay. Just make joy your priority, guys. Everybody remember self-ishq. I'm totally, all of you all as well, self-ishq. Okay. So I'm going to say bye to you. I have some banking work to do today. And then I'm going to get back to my magic. I have already given you task of the day to do. So keep playing with the tool, have fun. Do share with me your experiences. I would love to read them. Please share your experiences, what happens when you practice them. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow again. Okay, bye-bye. All right.